The clock showed 5 o'clock. Everyone in the office started to pack their bags. They smiled and talked about their plans. Some people laughed with their friends. They all wanted to go home. I sat at my desk. I did not move. My computer was already off. I looked at the black screen. I did not want to leave. I felt scared to go home. The office was cold and quiet now. But my home was worse. My house was big and beautiful, but I did not feel happy there. My husband controlled everything in that house. His name was Linus. People said he was a good husband. He had a good job. He made good money. But they did not know the truth. They did not see what happened at home. Linus watched me all the time. He looked at his watch every day. If I came home 5 minutes late, he got angry. He did not shout at me. He just looked at me with cold eyes. Sometimes he smelled my clothes. He wanted to find strange smells. He thought I met other people, but I never did. I just went to work and came home. I cooked dinner every night. I cleaned the house every day. Linus never said thank you. He thought this was my job. He thought I must do these things. One evening last week, I forgot something. I forgot to buy his wine. It was his favorite wine. I came home on time, but I did not have the wine. Linus said nothing at dinner. He ate his food. He did not look at me. He did not talk to me. The silence hurt me more than words. I felt like I could not breathe. After that night, I knew something. I needed a place to hide. I needed to stay away from home, so I started to stay late at the office. Now I looked around the empty office. Most people were gone. The room was very quiet. I heard the sound of one computer. I looked across the room. A man sat at a desk in the corner. His name was Murden. He was about 40 years old. He was new at the company. He worked in a different department. Murden did not go home either. He sat at his desk and looked at his computer. His face looked tired. His eyes looked sad. He seemed lost in his thoughts. I watched him for a moment. Then I understood something. I was not alone. Someone else stayed late too. Someone else did not want to go home. Maybe he was hiding too. Maybe he had his own reasons. Maybe he felt the same way I did. The office felt different now. I did not feel so alone anymore. Another person was here with me. We both sat in this quiet space. We both stayed away from our homes. I turned back to my desk. I opened a file on my computer. I pretended to work, but I felt a little bit better. I was not the only one who stayed late. The next few days were the same. Myrden stayed late every night. I stayed late too. We both pretended to work. I typed emails that meant nothing. I sent them to myself. I opened old files and looked at them. I did the same work twice. I just needed to look busy. Murden read papers at his desk. He read the same report many times. Sometimes he wrote notes, but I think he just wanted to stay here too. We did not talk to each other. Sometimes we looked up at the same time. We nodded and smiled a little. I wanted to ask him questions. Why did he stay late? Why did he not go home? But I did not ask. He did not ask me either. We both kept our secrets. This went on for 2 weeks. We had a silent agreement. We could both stay here. We did not need to explain. This was our safe space. Then one night, everything changed. It was a Thursday night. Rain hit the windows very hard. The wind was strong. I heard thunder outside. I felt hungry. I walked to the coffee machine, but it did not work. I pressed all the buttons. Nothing happened. The machine was broken. I went back to my desk. I felt tired and hungry. I put my head in my hands. Then I heard footsteps. I looked up. Murden walked toward my desk. He held 2 cups in his hands. Steam came from the cups. He put 1 cup on my desk. He smiled a little. "Dinner for the busy ones," he said. His voice was kind and soft. I looked at the cup. It was instant coffee. The smell was good. I smiled. It was my first real smile all day. "Thank you," I said. He sat in the chair next to my desk. We both drank our coffee. The hot drink made me feel better. "You stay late every night," Murden said. "Why do you not go home? Does your husband not wait for you?" I thought about my answer. I could not tell him everything. I could not say that Linus scared me. I could not say that home felt like a prison. "I can breathe better here," I said. Murden looked at me. His eyes were kind. He understood something. He did not ask more questions. "My ex-wife left me," he said. "Now my house is too big. I walk alone in all those empty rooms. I hear my footsteps. I hate that sound. So I stay here." We sat in silence for a moment. We both understood each other. We both had sad homes. After that night, we talked more. Every night at 11 o'clock, we took a break. We made instant noodles in the small kitchen. The noodles were cheap. They did not taste very good, but I liked them more than my dinners at home. At home, I cooked nice food for Linus, but he always said something bad. He said the food was too salty, or he said it was too plain. He never liked anything. Here with Murden, the cheap noodles tasted good. We talked and laughed. The office felt warm and safe. One night, Merdine brought me tea. He made it without sugar. "You like tea without sugar, right?" he asked. I looked at him. I felt something strange in my chest. He remembered. He remembered this small thing about me. Linus never remembered. We lived together for 10 years, but he never remembered how I liked my tea. He never asked. He never cared. "Yes," I said. "Thank you. You remembered." Murden smiled. "Of course I remembered," he said. That night, I went home very late, but I felt happy for the first time in months. Someone saw me. Someone cared about small things. Someone remembered. The office became our special place. We did not pretend to work anymore. We turned off the big ceiling lights. We kept only our small desk lamps on. The yellow light made the room feel warm and cozy. Murden played music from his phone. The music was soft and slow. It filled the quiet space between us. The sound made me feel calm. We moved our chairs. We sat and faced each other. We talked about many things. We did not talk about work. We talked about our lives and our dreams. "I wanted to paint," I said. "When I was young, I loved to paint. I painted every day. But then I met Linus. He said painting was useless. He said I needed a real job. So I stopped." Murden listened. "I wanted to travel," he said. "I wanted to see the whole world. I wanted to carry a backpack and visit every country. But I got a job. I got married. I forgot about my dream. We sat in silence for a moment. We both lost something important. We both forgot who we were. We are the same, I said. We both feel alone. We both look for warmth. Yes, Murden said. We are the same. The office felt like home now. It felt better than my real home. Here I could talk freely. Here I could smile. Here I felt safe. But I still had to go home every night. One night I left at midnight. I opened my front door very quietly. But Linus was there. He sat in the dark living room. He waited for me. He turned on the light. His face looked angry and cold. "Where were you?" he asked. "Why are you so late? Is there a man at your office?" "I worked late," I said. "I had a lot of work. Give me your phone," he said. I gave him my phone. He looked at all my messages. He looked at all my calls. He checked everything, but he found nothing. I never sent messages to Murden. We only talked at the office. Linus gave the phone back to me. He said nothing more, but his eyes stayed cold. He did not trust me. He never trusted me. He touched my arm. I felt sick. I did not want him to touch me. His hands felt cold and wrong. I wanted to pull away, but I did not. I just stood there. Later, I went to bed. I thought about Myrdine. Myrdine was warm and kind. He listened to me. He cared about my dreams. Linus never did these things. The next night at the office, I felt very tired. I put my head down on my desk. I closed my eyes for just a minute, but I fell asleep. When I woke up, the sky outside was light. It was almost morning. I felt something warm on my shoulders. I looked down. It was a jacket. It was Myrden's jacket. I looked across the room. He looked at me. His eyes were soft and sad. I could see it in his face. We did not touch. We did not kiss. We did not do anything wrong. But something connected us. Our hearts understood each other. We were closer than many married people. I stood up. I walked to his desk. I gave him back his jacket. "Thank you," I said. "You needed to rest," he said. I looked into his eyes. I felt something strong and deep. This man saw me. This man cared. This man made me feel like a real person again. I went home that morning, but I knew something. My life was changing. I could not stay with Linus forever. I needed to be free. The late nights became our shelter. We felt safe together in the empty office, but we had to be careful. Security guards walked past the glass doors. They looked inside sometimes, so we ate our dinner under our desks. We sat on the floor. We hid from the guards. It felt strange, but we laughed about it. We were like children who played a secret game. One night, Murden told me his secret. His face looked very sad. "My wife left me," he said. "She had an affair with my best friend. They did this for 2 years. I did not know. When I found out, I lost everything. I lost my wife. I lost my friend. Now I cannot trust anyone." I felt sad for him. I understood his pain. "Linus says bad things to me," I said. "He says he will tell everyone I am crazy. He says no one will believe me if I leave him." He says he will destroy my life. We sat close together on the floor. We felt safe with each other. We shared our worst fears and our deepest pain. But then Linus changed his plan. He stopped calling me all the time. At first I felt relieved, but I was wrong. He did something worse. He called my mother. My mother called me at work one day. She sounded very angry. "Aliyah, what are you doing?" she said. "Linus called me. He is very worried about you. He says you work too much. He says you act strange. He says maybe you have another man." Is this true? My heart felt cold. Linus was very smart. He made my mother believe him. He played the role of a worried husband. Now, my own mother was against me. "Mom, that is not true," I said. "Linus is lying." "Linus is a good man," she said. "He loves you. You need to go home early. You need to take care of your husband. Stop this crazy behavior." She hung up the phone. I sat at my desk. I felt so alone. Even my mother believed Linus. No one was on my side. That night, a big storm came. Rain hit the windows very hard. Thunder shook the building. Wind screamed outside. I did not want to go home. I was afraid of Linus. He would pretend to care about me. He would act like a good husband, but it was all fake. His care was a trap. Mirden saw my fear. He sat down next to me. We sat very close. Thunder crashed outside. The lights flickered. Mirden took my hand. His hand was warm. I felt safe. "Do not go home tonight," he said. "If you go back, something inside you will die. Stay here with me." I looked at him. Rain ran down the windows. The storm was all around us, but I felt calm with him. "I am so tired," I said. "I am tired of being afraid. I am tired of Linus. I want to be free." "Then be free," Mirden said. "You can choose. You can walk away." "But my mother thinks I am wrong," I said. "Everyone thinks Linus is good. No one will believe me." "I believe you," Mirden said. "I see the truth. Linus is not good. He hurts you. You need to leave him." We sat together for a long time. The storm raged outside, but inside I felt strong. Mirden gave me courage. He made me believe I could escape. "I will leave him," I said. "I do not know how, but I will find a way." Mirden held my hand tighter. "I will help you," he said. "You are not alone anymore." It was 10 o'clock at night. Mirden and I got ready to leave the office. We packed our bags. We turned off our computers. We walked to the elevator together. The elevator took us down. The doors opened. We stepped into the lobby. It was dark and quiet. Then suddenly all the lights came on. The bright lights hurt my eyes. I could not see clearly for a moment. I heard voices. I looked around. My heart started to beat very fast. Linus stood in the middle of the lobby. He was not alone. My mother was there. She stood next to him. 2 family friends were there too. They all looked at me and Mirden. I felt cold all over. I understood everything now. This was Linus's plan. He brought these people here. He wanted to catch me. He wanted to shame me in front of everyone. Linus ran toward me. His face looked very sad. His eyes looked hurt. He looked like a broken man. But I knew the truth. He was acting. This was all a show. Aliyah, Linus shouted. His voice was loud and full of pain. You said you worked late every night. You lied to me. You are here with another man. Mom, look at this. I told you I was right. My mother walked up to me. Her face was red. Her eyes were angry. I saw her hand come up. Then she slapped my face. Hard. The sound was loud in the quiet lobby. My cheek burned. The pain was sharp. Tears came to my eyes. How could you do this to Linus? My mother yelled. He is such a good husband. He loves you so much. You are a bad wife. You should be ashamed. I put my hand on my face. The tears ran down my cheeks. But I was not sad. I was angry, very angry. Linus turned away from me. He looked at Merden now. A small smile came to his face, but then he made his face look angry and hurt again. He wanted everyone to see him as the victim. So you are the man, Linus said to Merden. His voice was very loud. He wanted everyone to hear. You are the one who took my wife. You destroyed my family. You are the worst kind of man. Merden did not move back. He stepped in front of me. He put his body between me and Linus. He protected me. Stop your lies. Linus, Merden said. His voice was calm but strong. You know what you did to her. You hurt her every day. Everyone here should know the real truth about you. Something changed in Linus's face. His fake sad look disappeared. His eyes became cold and hard. His mouth became tight and mean. The mask fell off. Now everyone could see his real face. Linus made a sound like an animal. He jumped at Merden. His fist came up. He hit Merden in the face, hard. I heard the sound of the punch. Merden's head went back. Blood came from the corner of his mouth. I screamed. No. Stop, I cried. But Linus did not stop. Merden put his hands up. He blocked more punches. But he did not hit Linus back. Linus kept coming. He grabbed Merden's shirt with both hands. You slept with my wife, Linus screamed. His face was red. Spit came from his mouth. I will kill you. I will destroy you. You took everything from me. Linus hit Merden again. His fists flew at Merden's face and body. Blood was everywhere now. Then Merden could not take it anymore. He pushed Linus back. He hit Linus in the stomach. One hard punch. Linus bent over. His mouth opened. He could not breathe for a moment. But then he jumped at Merden again. The two men fell to the floor. They rolled around. They hit each other. Their clothes got ripped and dirty. Blood was on their faces and hands. They both shouted and cursed. My mother screamed. The family friends shouted. Everyone talked at once. The noise was terrible. The security guards ran into the lobby. There were 3 guards. They pulled the 2 men apart. It was hard work. The men still tried to hit each other. Finally, the guards got between them. Merden and Linus stood on opposite sides. They both breathed very hard. Their chests went up and down. Blood dripped from their faces. Linus's face was a mess. His eye was swollen. His lip was cut. Red marks covered his cheeks. But he still shouted. I will sue you, Linus yelled at Murden. He pointed his finger. I will take everything from you. You will lose your job. You will lose everything. I have lawyers. I have power. You are finished. I stood and watched. I looked at Linus. I really looked at him. I saw who he really was. Not a good husband, not a good man. He was violent and cruel and full of hate. Something broke inside me, but it was a good break, like breaking chains. I started to laugh. My laugh was not happy. It was bitter and sad and angry all at once. Everyone stopped talking. They all looked at me. They thought I lost my mind. I reached into my bag. I took out my phone. My hands did not shake. I was calm now, very calm. I found the recording on my phone. I made this recording 2 weeks ago. Linus did not know about it. He thought I was too weak and too scared to fight back. I pressed play. I held the phone up high. Linus's voice came out. Everyone could hear it clearly. You are crazy, Aaliyah, the recording said. I will tell everyone you are sick. I will say you are insane. No one will believe you. Your own mother will think you are crazy. I will make your life a living hell. You will never escape me. Never. The voice went on. Linus cursed. He said terrible things. He talked about how he controlled me. He laughed about how he made me scared. The lobby became very quiet. Everyone listened. My mother's mouth opened. The family friends looked at each other. The security guards stopped moving. Linus's face lost all color. He looked like he might fall down. His mouth moved, but no sound came out. I walked toward him. My steps were slow and strong. I stopped right in front of him. I looked into his eyes. You want everyone to think I am a bad wife, I said. My voice was clear and loud. Fine. Think that. I do not care anymore. I would rather be bad in your eyes. I will never be your doll again. I will never let you control me again. I reached up to my hand. I pulled off my wedding ring. The ring felt heavy. I looked at it for 1 second. Then I threw it at Linus's feet. The small gold ring hit the floor. It made a tiny sound. It rolled a little. Then it stopped. I turned away from Linus. I walked to Myrddin. He stood there. Blood covered his face. One eye was almost closed, but he looked at me and smiled a little. Can you walk? I asked him. Yes, he said. His voice was rough. I can walk. I am okay. I took a cloth from my bag. I cleaned the blood from his face. I was gentle. I cared about him. He was hurt because of me. But he did not complain. We put our arms around each other. We helped each other stand up straight. Then we walked toward the door. We walked slowly, but we did not stop. Behind us, Linus started to shout again. My mother cried. The family friends talked loudly, but I did not look back. I did not care what they said or thought. Myrddin and I walked out the door. We went out into the night. The air was cold and fresh. I took a deep breath. It was the first free breath I took in 10 years. We were both hurt. We were both bloody and tired. But we were free, finally free. The next few days were hard. Linus tried to hurt my name. He called my friends. He told them lies about me. He said I was a bad person. He said I left him for another man, but then something happened. Someone recorded the fight in the lobby. The video showed everything. It showed Linus hitting Murden. It showed his angry face. It showed his violence. The video went online. Many people saw it. They saw the real Linus. They saw he was not a good man. They heard my recording too. They knew the truth now. Linus's boss saw the video. His company did not want him anymore. Linus lost his job. His career was over. People did not respect him now. My mother called me 1 week later. She cried on the phone. "I am so sorry, Aaliyah," she said. "I was wrong. I did not know. I should have believed you. Please forgive me." "I need time," I said. "I cannot talk to you right now. Maybe later, but not now." I loved my mother, but she hurt me. I needed space from her. Murden and I left the company. We both quit our jobs. We decided to start fresh. We wanted to build something new together. 1 year passed. Many things changed. Murden and I opened a small company. We worked together. Our office was very small. It had only 2 desks and 1 window, but it felt warm and happy. We worked hard every day. We loved our work. We built something with our own hands. One night, we stayed late at the office, but this time was different. We did not stay because we were scared. We did not hide from bad homes. We stayed because we loved our work. We had passion now. I looked at the clock. It was 11 at night. I smiled. "I will make dinner," I said. I went to the small kitchen. I made instant noodles, the cheap kind, the same noodles we ate 1 year ago. I brought 2 bowls back to the office. Murden laughed when he saw the noodles. "Our special meal," he said. We ate together. The noodles were hot and good. We talked about our plans. We talked about our dreams. We were happy. Murden finished his noodles. He stood up. He walked over to me. He bent down. He kissed my forehead. His lips were soft and warm. "I love you," he said. "I love you too," I said. I looked around our small office. It was not perfect, but it was ours. We built this together. We were free now. "I do not hate working late anymore," I said. Murden smiled. His smile was beautiful and real. "Because now we work for ourselves," he said. I stood up. I put my arms around him. We held each other. Outside the window, the city lights shone. The night was quiet and peaceful. I thought about the past. I remembered the scared woman who sat alone in a big office. I remembered the fear and the pain. But that woman was gone now. I was new. I was strong. I was free. I had a partner who loved me. I had work that made me happy. I had a future that belonged to me. The instant noodles still tasted good. The late nights still happened. But everything was different now. We were not hiding anymore. We were living. We were building. We were free. This was my new life, and it was beautiful. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this story. If you enjoyed this time together, please support the channel. Click like so I know you want more stories like this. Share the video with a friend who is learning English and help them relax and practice at the same time. And don't forget to subscribe to Caviko English Storytime and turn on the notification bell. Your support is small for you, but very big for this channel. It helps our little reading corner continue to grow.